Alright guys, so welcome back to some more Apex. Hope you're having a very good day as always. And Respawn just revealed some huge patch notes for an upcoming update in Apex. This update will drop alongside the brand new collection event Chaos Theory, as well as Caustic's Tongue Takeover too. So next week Tuesday is gonna be a very big day for Apex, because if you guys haven't seen these patch notes as yet, a lot of very big changes are taking place in Apex. And honestly guys, if we're being real, this to me looks like one of Apex's best updates in a very long time. There's also many bug fixes and quality of life changes in these patch notes as well, so I'll leave a full link down below. Go check it out. But I want to take a look at some of the major changes, the major nerfs and buffs as well coming in this patch. If you guys like to play Horizon, Gibby, Caustic, Watson and Pathfinder, then keep listening, because some very big changes are taking place with those legends, especially in this game. Also guys, drop a like right now for good luck when this collection event does take place. Obviously everyone wants to have good luck when a brand new collection event drops, so why not? Leave a like, I'd appreciate that so much. Alright, so let's start things off right now with Caustic. Caustic, as we all know, has been a very strong legend recently in this game. He's also been very controversial because of his abilities and his playstyle, right? So let's just say it real quick. Caustic is getting nerfed in this patch. All of my Caustic mains out there, I'm sorry, you guys had a good run, like about 3 seasons, but now, here is your nerf. So first up, Caustic's ultimate is getting nerfed. The cooldown has been increased from 2.5 to 3.5 minutes, a whole minute increase, which to me is a very big change. I mean, we all know how dangerous and strong Caustic's ultimate could be if it's used correctly, like if you're in a building or something. Having a Caustic ultimate is like a determining factor between winning a gunfight and losing a gunfight. So the cooldown for that ultimate has been increased. Also guys, Nux gas damages at a flat rate of 5 HP per tick instead of ramping up from 6 HP to 12 HP, which again is a very big nerf. Basically what this means is that Caustic's Nux gas will not do as much damage. The slowing effects are still there, of course, it still kind of like blocks your vision and stuff, but you won't take as much damage while you're actually in the gas now, which to me is a very good change. Now here's what Respawn had to say about Caustic in a dev note, right? They said that Caustic is brutally effective at slowing down engagement. This is true. The entirety of its kit revolves around gas with a large area of effect, slow, vision obstruction and direct health damage. It's proven to be too oppressive in too many scenarios, especially considering teammates can play in gas relatively unimpaired. Significantly reducing gas damage without taking it away completely or having it affect armor instead seems like a fair compromise that stays true to the character while making him less oppressive on the receiving end. We will be monitoring the data and gameplay closely. If these changes hit Caustic's appeal or effectiveness too hard, we will revisit accordingly. So it seems like Respawn fully understands, how strong Caustic has been and how much of, a pain he really is to deal with, because if a good Caustic is on a team, it's a very dangerous team. Like, he could honestly control so many gunfights because of his gas. And it's a very defensive and just kind of annoying playstyle sometimes, right? So with that said, Caustic mains, I'm sorry, not really, because Caustic is one of the most annoying legends to play against, but I feel your pain, I feel your pain. Pathfinder guys, we have a Pathfinder buff, and it's a very simple but very effective buff, right? Respawn is removing low profile from Pathfinder. Give me some W's in shot, give me some wins in shot, give me some hype in shot, because this was long overdue. Respawn says that low profile has been used as a balancing tool for both mobile and small legends. Although Path is still mobile, his hitbox is large. While his overall win rate and encounter win rate is by no means low, it's hard to justify keeping low profile on a hitbox of this size. It's common sense. Path just doesn't need to have low profile, and this is a very good change. I think we'll see a lot more Pathfinder mains coming back because of this very simple change. So Pathfinder mains, I see you guys, and finally after so many seasons, Respawn is giving you some good love right here, so enjoy it. We have a Gibraltar nerf guys, a Gibby nerf. They removed 15% faster heal item usage while in Gibby's Dome of Protection. I expected to see more nerfs, especially with this gun shield, but I guess not as yet, maybe in season 9. But this is a very significant nerf as well. Many Gibbies would take advantage of this, faster healing in the Dome. And Gibby is already such a tanky legend, having this faster heal to me was just, kind of overkill. So we have 2 thick boys now getting nerfed in season 8. We have Caustic and now Gibby. Horizon is getting another nerf guys, another nerf. This is Horizon's 3rd nerf in like 1 month. It's clear Respawn does not want Horizon to get too strong, and they think Horizon is already way too strong. So 3 nerfs in 1 month. So similar to what took place with Caustic, they increased Horizon's black hole cooldown from 2 minutes to 3 minutes, a whole minute increase for her ultimate ability. I'm not too upset with this because Horizon does have a very strong ultimate, but to me, I feel like Respawn is just trying to find ways right now to nerf Horizon because she might be really strong in terms of stats. I don't feel like Horizon's ultimate is really an issue because it's very easy to actually destroy. First of all, I feel like Horizon's real issue is maybe, you know, her Q, not so much her ultimate. I want to make sure that Respawn is making nerfs because they actually want to make the right nerf and not just because legends are strong. But we have another Horizon nerf, guys. What are your thoughts on this? Rev is getting a very small buff. Revenant Silence now disables Mirage's Cloaked Revive and Respawn, as well as Octane's Swift Mend. So it's not the biggest buff, but I would say Revenant has a very decent position right now in the Apex meta. So any kind of buffs for Revenant is always good. So Watson also has a really interesting buff because basically what they're doing is giving Watson a shield regen similar to Octane's health regen. Watson now has a passive shield regen at 0.5 HP, half of Octane's current health regen rate. This to me is like, it makes perfect sense for Watson. I mean, Watson is all about shields and stuff, so giving her shield regen to me does make sense. And I'm also guessing that if you use Watson's ultimate alongside her passive shield regen, you'll even regen your shields faster as well, which is really good for Watson. Next up, we have Rampart, who got a very significant buff in this update. We all know Rampart is not a very good legend. She hasn't been good for a very long time, and Respawn has been trying to buff Rampart steadily since she dropped in Season 6. So in this update, explosives damage arms cover normally instead of inflicting 200 damage, and explosives also damage Sheila normally instead of inflicting 175 damage. So basically what Respawn is doing is taking away the increased damage of explosives on Rampart's structures. And here's what Respawn had to say about it. Walls should be beefy and powerful once built. Before Rampart shipped, we were worried that her nest would be too oppressive, and so we gave enemy players the option to quickly clear them out with grenades. This wasn't necessary as it turns out, so we're removing increased damage from grenades against arms cover and Sheila. As I said, this will make a very big difference in Rampart's kit, and I think she needs all the help she can get right now. So Rampart mains, look out for this change very soon. Alright guys, so as I said, I'll leave the full patch notes down below because there are many more, you know, quality of life changes and bug fixes and stuff. But let's take a look at some of the more, you know, notable weapon changes, weapon buffs and nerfs as well in this update. So first up, we have a Mastiff nerf. Of course, everyone has been begging Respawn to nerf the Mastiff. The pellet damage has been decreased from 13 to 11, but the fire rate has been increased from 1 to 1.1. So the nerf here is that the damage has been decreased by 2, and hopefully this will make a good enough change to, like, you know, satisfy the Apex community right now, because the Mastiff has been extremely strong since it came, you know, to ground loot. So yeah, hopefully you guys are excited about this. The Wingman got a buff. Basically, Respawn is adding 1 bullet to every magazine size, including the base size. So basically now you have 1 more bullet in every Wingman clip. Seems about right. And next up, we have a Hemlock nerf. They have increased the hipfire spread, and Respawn said that the burst damage from the Hemlock's hipfire was feeling a little bit too consistent for an AR that should excel at medium range. This change mitigates the Hemlock's close quarters damage spike that felt bad on the receiving end. So simply put, the Hemlock now will not be as strong close range, especially when you're hip firing, which to me is a very good change because the Hemlock is supposed to be a medium range assault rifle, so that's fine. So with that said guys, that's all of the nerfs and buffs coming very soon in this Season 8 collection event update. I'll leave the full patch notes down below, go check it out. And what are you most excited about right now in these patch notes? Is it Pathfinder's low profile removal? Is it a Watson buff? Is it Caustic's nerf? What really makes you excited about this update? Leave your thoughts down below. I read every single comment, so don't be shy. That's it for me today guys. I hope you enjoyed as always, and I'll see you in some more Apex. Till next time.